Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Glad you're here today, and you should be too. Huh, they even agree. But anyway, what we got today is this piece of agate. And I happened to find this piece of agate thrown in with a bunch of scraps. And let's get some water on that. You can see this is just got some nice blue banding in there. Nothing extremely fancy, but it's actually pretty nice. Got some nice color to it. We got some nice crystalline gobbledygook on this side, and just basically nice banding. And I think this would make a nice cabochon. I mean, agate, you can't beat agate. And it got colors, it got squigglies, it got all kinds of stuff in it. So I thought this would be a nice, fairly simple piece to cut and see what it comes out as. And that's what we're going to do. I'll take this over in the wheel, knock this off, and, well, we're going to see what it looks like and what it wants to be. And I know that we can make this the best version of itself. So let's head over to the wheel and let's get on it, okay? Okay. Alrighty, we got this nice little chunk of blue-lined agate. And I'm going to take this big gnarly off the top here first. And see what happens. Oh, I know what's going to happen. It's going to come off, and then we're going to go on. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, so I'm trying to think of what the next step is. I guess we're going to take some of this sharp edge off. Even though there's some nice gnarlies here, I almost hate to take away. Because gnarlies can be nice, depending on the definition of gnarly, you know what I mean? If they're nice gnarlies, then that's a good thing. If they're not nice gnarlies, then that's not a good thing. Yeah, the Not Nice Gnarlies, that was the punk band from the 70s. Take some of this off. Don't know if I'll be incorporating much of this into it or not, but we shall see. I don't have an idea of what shape this is going to be yet. That we shall see. The stone will have to tell us that. Maybe. Oh man, that's awfully thin. If this wasn't so thin up here, you know, we got this piece is wedge shaped, and if that wasn't so thin, I would leave that on. But darn, yeah, if this part was about that much thicker, then we could leave that on and make it like a crown shape almost. Bring it down here and leave this on the top as a crown, or make a drop out of it with that at the bottom. I think that would be awesome looking. You could possibly do it with this, but there's not enough gnarly there. I'm not in the camera. Not enough gnarly there to make it really pop out, as one would say. And I'm afraid the crown gnarly is going to have to go. Yes, it is going to go. Sometimes I wonder if I should listen to the chicken or not. Wow, as I'm taking that off, that part is really soft. Maybe it wouldn't work really well. Now I'm going to have to work on taking this drizzy sort of stuff out of there. Druzzy. Not sure how that's pronounced. Drizzy? Druzzy? I should be more up on these actual names of things, but I'm just a guy that cuts rocks, man. I should know the names of all the different types of formations. But what do I know? I'm just a guy that's best friend's a chicken, you know what I mean? There's some rough spots right up in there, and that's going to have to come out. I can feel a crack across there. And we're starting to get a shape here. I have to make this a little, take this down to a thicker edge, I think. It's almost as if it wants to be round-ish. Might just take that part off there. Or this. Make it like that. Should we go like this, or should we make it somewhat like that? I think we might make it more like that. Because why not? Perhaps we shall go with the asymmetrical shape. Not asymmetrical shape, but asymmetrical. Alrighty, I think I'm actually going to start working. Wait a minute. I don't like the look of that down there. Yeah, you can see I can feel a little bit of roughness in this area, and I think that's going to cause some issues when we're doming it. I think that's all going to have to come off. Okay, I'm kind of pleased with that shape at the moment. I think I'm going to start working the setting edge down. This white at the top's going to have to come down a lot because it's a lot thicker. Whew. A little hard on the thumbs today. I'm telling you, this weather has been changing. One day it rains, the next day it snows, the next day it's 65 degrees. And then it goes from 65 down to 18. And then rains. Not good on a person's arthritis, you know. So I've got to take this edge down a little more. I can work on the shape better once I get it on a stick. I'm going to try and get the dome pretty much established, though. Because that's what we do. Or should that have been because why not? I think we could go with either of them. Alright, let's take a look at what we have so far. That's looking pretty nice. Yeah, I might just try and establish a little more shape to this. Or a little better shape. Even before I get it on a stick. And just a tad more setting edge going on there. And I really don't even think I'm going to have to take it over to the other wheel first. I think I'm just going to put this on a stick. Yes, put this on a stick and finish roughing it off on this wheel. And then take it from there. So, don't go away. I'm going to put this on a stick, alright? Woohoo! Alright, we're back. And focus. There we go. Get some water on that. Yep, we're on the stick, and I think I'm just going to freeform this. I set it on the circle template, and it's not quite circular, but I don't think it's that far off that it's going to make a difference. I sort of like the freeform in some instances anyway. So I'm just going to work a nice shape around on this and see what happens when it falls off the stick. Shit. Okay, we're back for round 2. Alrighty. Maybe I'll work the edge this way slightly before I start doing it the other way. Don't need a repeat of that. Or maybe I'll just chance it, see what happens here. Yeah, even if it's a little wonky, I'm still just going to go with this shape. I am going to set the edge a little bit better than I had it. Gotta love it when the stone just decides, nope, I'm not staying there. Things that make life exciting. What makes it more exciting if I have the camera set right. I definitely need to get the dome a little more even on this one. That dome is not what you would call the way I want it. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, that's looking pretty nice. No, the shape's not perfectly round, but I don't really care. So I think I'm going to take us over onto the next wheel. So let's shut off the water. Make it jiggle. Alright, we got water going. And let's make this stone the best version of itself. The super glue I was using, I think that tube was a little bit old. It's been open for quite a while, and it didn't hold the first time that I put it on real well. I had to scrape it off and put it on again, and I'm thinking the glue just was not what you call in good shape. So that would definitely make a difference. Especially when it just popped off like it wasn't holding on to anything. Okay, let's take a look there. That edge looks pretty nice. Yeah, so let's just go over the entire face of this here stone. Okay, got the dome pretty well shaped the way we need it to be. I feel a little bit of a flat spot somewhere on there. As I'm talking, it's actually disappearing, which is a good thing. Take a look. Oh yeah, that's looking nice. I'm going to do some swirlies here. This stop stick is just a little bit short. I have to get some more dowel rods of this size and make them a tad bit longer. In case we get these stubborn stones that just want to not stick to the stick. I think that was all a glue issue. Okay, let's dry this off a little bit better. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's looking pretty nice. That is looking really nice. I think I'm just going to hit the edge real quick. And I think we can go to the next wheel already. Stone seems to be like the perfect hardness for working. Some stones are like that. They just, you get them on here and you start messing with them and they just fall into place. Okay, look at that. That is awesome. Like a bug with two big eyes standing there. Or a bum. I'll go with the bug. Now let's go to the next wheel. Hold on. Okay, so let's adjust the camera and let's get going. It's not going to take long, I don't believe, because this stone is coming along really well and pretty fast, too. That's what I like, whenever they just fall into place really fast, and it's like, wow, this is awesome. It just tells you it wants to be the best version of itself. And I'm really starting to like agate. I always did like agate, but anymore, agate really got some nice, to me anyway, it's really starting to become one of my favorite stones. And you got so much going on in agates. Even if it's carnelian, there's still subtle hues in a nice piece of carnelian. Well, I meant to say chalcedony. Chalcedony can be a nice, even color, but still have lots of hues in it. Yeah, carnelian agate, really nice. I love carnelian. Okay, let's take a look there. That's looking pretty good. Dry this thing off. See what we got. Wow, that is starting to shine up something fierce. And I see no gnarlies. And there's more pupils coming out in the eyeballs there, and even a little mouth. I think I'm just going to go over this thing one more time. And then it's going to be straight to the 1200 grit. And then onto the cerium oxide, and then back to the table to see what kind of a beauty we got. And we like to see the finished products. The finished product sometimes isn't as nice as actually doing it. And that's where the real fun is. Creating something nice or better from something that you start with. Just like life. Make something better out of it. And it's still not dry. There. Yes, I think we're on to the next wheel already. That is coming along so fast. Wow. So that means I'm going to have to shut off the water and make the eyeballs jiggle. Okay, now we've all jiggled, and we're going to hit this real quick. And it's going to be a quick zip over to the cerium oxide. Because as nice as this is coming, or as nice as this is getting, as fast as it's going, man, we are not going to have to stay here long at all. By the time I just run over this once or twice, give it a good swirly. And then dry it and see what we have. And that is awfully shiny. Yes, awfully shiny. Yep, I'm not even going to hit that anymore. I think once we hit that with the cerium oxide, you're going to see all kinds of depth. Those lines are going to come popping out. And this is going to be one beautiful piece of agate. So, meet me over at the desk and don't go away. Okay, we're back. And get that out of there. This is what we got. As you can see, that really did polish up nicely. Like right there, there's a little thing. It looks like a scratch, but it's not. That's deep down in. And you can really see down into that thing. I mean, oh wow. Yeah, I can see the flashing light. See above the flashing light, that's really clear. There's some decent color in there. And I don't even care that it's not perfectly round. I just like the shape of it. And it's got very subtly you can see two pupils in there and a little mouth right there. It's like the little blue bug. Definitely not a butt. It's definitely the little blue bug. And that's got some, it's amazing. Agate is just pretty darn awesome. And you can look at the light. You can see the light in there. You can see the microphone cord. Ah, that's serious reflection there. And all from a little chipped off piece of agate. So I can say without a doubt that this here stone is a win. So, if you liked the video, hit the button down there, subscribe. I shall be back with more agates, more stuff, and anything I can think of. Because that's what we do. So, thanks for spending some time with me, and have a good evening.